The seventh album from the band The Strokes just came out today, July 2026. The seventh record, the seventh album from The Strokes, Reality Awaits. Here is the vinyl. Haven't opened this yet. Here is the CD. Yes, I still buy CDs. I'm an 80s kid. Um, I'm somewhat of a fan, you can say. Long history with this band, as many of you. Um, I've listened to this album. I streamed it. I listened to it 3 times. I had it all planned out. I knew today I had a long commute, unfortunately and fortunately, because I was able to listen to this 3 times. And woke up in the morning, had my coffee, and jumped in my car, blasted this album, and was just super excited. Right when I sat in the car, I just was, okay, I'm ready. And drove off and listened to it and listened to the whole thing. Then I wanted to listen to it again. And then on the way back home, listen to it a third time. So each time I got something new from it. Tracks that really didn't stand out on the first listen stood out on the second. Some of them were catchier on the third. And on the third, I found my favorite song out of the whole album. So definitely experience. It is a celebration when one of your favorite bands, no matter who it is, or singers, gifts us new music, and this is no exception. Seventh album from The Strokes. This is right off the bat. I love this album. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to listen to it again. But I just want, if you haven't listened to this, this is nowhere near Is This It? It's a big departure from that sound from the first 2 albums, Room on Fire as well. A big, big departure. And I'm saying that as a positive, and I'll explain. I'm happy that this band is evolving, that evolved from that first album. I love that first album, happens to be one of my favorite albums of all time. If I want to listen to that sound, I put it on the turntable, enjoy it, and it's The Strokes. But some bands with their sound evolve, and I think that's the coolest thing. This album is very, very different. And I'm going to bring up, talking about The Strokes, I'm going to bring up Angles. I love Angles, but the first time every time this band puts out a new record, I go out the first day and I buy it and I listen to it. It's an event. So when I first heard Angles, that one was the one to me, in my experience, that was jarring. That I had to take a step back and think, okay, what just happened? What do I feel? I don't know what I'm feeling about this album. And it happens now to be one of my favorite albums from The Strokes. Gratisfaction, and I can go on and on about that album. I love Angles. But yes, it was jarring to me because I think it was a big leap forward, a big departure from Is This It? Some people feel like that about first impressions. I don't. But hey, we're entitled to our opinions and our feelings and our emotions about certain music. But yes, Angles to me was the one. But I ended up loving it, and it became one of my favorite Strokes records. But I happen to be an individual that I love the fact that the Strokes once again, are evolving. They're trying new things. They're putting out music that they want to put out. And for those that love it, cool. For those that are indifferent or not really enjoying it, hey, that's okay too, because we like what we like, and everybody's welcome here. Whether you love this album, whether you hate it, whether you're indifferent, it's all good. We all can agree to disagree or agree on it together and celebrate it together. But either way, this one, after listening to Angles and that experience, I understood what they were. I feel I understood what they were doing. They were evolving their sound, moving to different directions, trying new things. This album, once again, is produced by the legend Rick Rubin, who produced the new Abnormal, and opens up with Psycho S, the first track, more of a mellow track. Then it jumps into Dine and Dash. And with Dine and Dash, it starts off like the very familiar Strokes sound on guitar that we all know and love, but it goes definitely in a different direction. There's so many things that are happening in that track, Dine and Dash, that when it's done, it's wow, okay, that was incredible. But Yeah, it definitely starts off a certain way and it ends up going in a different direction. And once again, so many things happening in that track. The fourth track, Falling Out of Love, a single, uh, I love this song even more because I think it's perfectly placed in the track list order. That it's a different experience. Sorry, listening to the whole album and just this song being the fourth song on the track list was just perfect placement. I loved it. Um, my favorite track out of this whole album is Going to Babylon. That to me is my favorite song. After listening to this album those three times, certain tracks just were ruminating in my head and just had to go back and I listened to Babylon quite a few times after that. And just on the third listen, discovered, okay, these are my feelings. This is my favorite track. Loved it. And it closes out with Tyrants of the Mellow Moon. Great song. Yes, Julian uses auto tune. I believe that's what it's called, auto tune. And yeah, however you feel about it is okay. But once again, I love Julian's voice as is, but using auto tune, hey, it's an artist doing his thing. I respect that. He's singing on the song, and I think the songs sound amazing. Once again, I'm an individual who loves the sound evolving and evolving, and I personally, my humble opinion, love this record. I thank the Strokes for once again gifting us amazing music. And some bands feel within themselves, I'm sure, that they need to evolve, try new things. There are bands who stay consistent, and that's totally cool. For example, we have the Ramones, we have Motorhead, we have AC/DC, who have that consistent signature sound throughout all their albums, amazing albums. And the Ramones happens to be probably my favorite band of all time, and I'm happy they stay consistent. The Strokes happens to be one of my favorite bands, and I am on board. And I love that they, in particular, are evolving their sound. So, Reality Awaits definitely does not disappoint to me. Once again, when a band puts out new music, it's an event, it's a celebration, and love this album. Can't wait to listen to it again. It's been on my mind all day.